What's up, guys? Christmas Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2021 Topps Heritage third case of break number 9. We're starting at 11:30 and it's 11:30, so just hang out for a minute, let everyone get in, and we will get rolling. Thanks for joining us. See if the Angels can come back, man. They're down 10-0 now. It's 10-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Plenty of time. We're trying. Some for some better for some than others, that's for sure. That was a pretty good case, tribute all around. I mean, between what we pulled the other night with that Harper and some other good stuff out of there, and then that 101 Madrigal, along with the other hits there. Not a bad case. Even like the rookie autos were all pretty decent. All right, guys, what is going on? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2021 Topps Heritage third case break number 9. No, that'll be a good one. Hold on to that one, get it graded, and you'll see. It'll be you certainly paid for your spot. There's no doubt about that. Welcome if you're new to the channel. A little bit about us. We've been around for about 3 years now. We break mostly baseball with a little football and a very rare occasion of basketball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as we possibly can, usually next day. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We do a free break every 1,000 subscribers we turn, and if you want a chance to get in that break, all you got to do is subscribe, and your name will go into the random. All right, let's go over the teams. Diamondbacks, Kevin D. Braves, Yuval R. Orioles, Kimberly N. Red Sox, Mike H. Cubs, Ryan C. White Sox, Randall P. Reds, Aaron V. Indians, Ryan C. Rockies and Tigers and Royals, Kevin D. Astros, Jacob C. Angels, Yuval R. Dodgers, Leon W. Brewers, Randall P. Twins, Ryan C. Marlins, Kevin D. Mets, Son A. Yankees, Matthew O. A's, Matt T. Phillies, Mark H. Pirates, Rich V. Cardinals, Michael H. Padres, Ruby C. Giants, Mariners, Rays, and Rangers are all Kevin D. Blue Jays, Jeremy J. And finally, Nationals, Yuval R. Mike, what's up, buddy? How you doing? All righty, let's get to it. Now, I can tell you we've only pulled one auto out of this case, and this is the last 4 boxes. So we should see some autos. It was a very good auto that we pulled, but we should definitely see some autos. And there is Acuna box topper, limited to 1,000 copies for Yuval. There you go, buddy. All right, let's pull this guy down one. All right, let's get to it. Good luck, everybody. Oh my, again, Alec Baum, action variation, very nice hit. I think, isn't this the second one in this case we pulled, I think? Who has the Phillies? Mark H. Here you go. That'll pay for the spot. Yeah, is it on like Peacock or something like that? I heard this year. Very nice, Alec Baum. Congrats. WrestleMania. I saw a little bit of it last year. That's the first time I had seen any WrestleMania in years. Do they have any fans, or is it Duval high numbered for the Braves? Are they doing it in front of any crowd or anything, or? Peacock must have had to pay, or NBC must have had to pay a pretty penny to get that. Just in May. Oh, they're part of Peacock? Really? Because that's NBC. Huh, interesting. I had no idea. No. Ryan Mountcastle, Dahlback, rookie. And an award card, which will be random at the end in a lot to one team. $40,000 people. And where are they doing it at? Like, how big is the stadium? Dylan Cease, high numbered for the White Sox. $1 billion for 5 years. And they show everything now, or just certain events? I mean, will they go with them instead of, pay-per-view or whatever? Buccaneer Stadium. So it's probably, like half full. Huh. Yeah, I can't imagine Joey Bart rookie and Nate Pearson rookie. I know last year, the little bit I saw of it, it was so weird. And again, I'm not a wrestling guy at all. I couldn't name anyone for the most part, other than, the few super mainstream guys that everybody can. But it seems so strange to watch without anyone there. I mean, the crowd is such a huge part of wrestling, I mean, as is true with all sports, but I think wrestling even more so than most. Especially for the casual viewer. Alec Baum rookie. For a guy like me who doesn't really know it and comes across it and sees the crowd going nuts, I'm into that. Greinke high numbered. Like, it adds to it for me, especially because I don't really know the guys and the backstories and all that stuff. So that's all going to be on Peacock now? But Peacock's free, right? Or is there a pay version that you have to get? Like, I know I have Peacock. Battlestar Galactica's on there. That's why I love Battlestar Galactica, because it's one of my favorite shows ever. And I mean, like, I have a free version, but is there like a pay version you have to get to watch wrestling or whatever? Clemente. Brandon Nimmo, high numbered for the Mets. Wow. This feels really thin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. That's why. Wow. Who's got Oakland, man? We've had some crazy Oakland hits tonight. Matt. Dual auto, hand numbered, 9 of 25, Reggie Jackson and Vida Blue. That's a very cool card. Oh, Chris, no problem, buddy. I'm glad I could pull it for you, bud. That is a really, really cool card right there. You have received a real one dual autograph. That's very cool. I knew we were going to get some autos tonight. Reggie Jackson in a Vita Blue. What a name, Vita Blue. I love it. Matt T. There you go, buddy. If I could just get a sleeve, that'll work. Oh. Sleeves are driving me insane. Let's see. I have a top loader right now. Very nice. And it's hand numbered up there, 9 of 25. So you, I'm sorry I'm asking a million questions about this. So you have to pay WWE Network to watch it on Peacock? Or is, and that sounds kind of a weird question, but Clemente, D. Strange Gordon, high numbered for the Mariners. It's still probably cheaper than when you had to pay for pay-per-view, right? Wasn't, I mean, what did WrestleMania pay-per-view used to cost? I would imagine at least $50, right? Brian Hayes rookie. And Kybert Ruiz rookie. Oh, they shut that. I got you. I understand. I see, said the blind man. Award card added to the lot. D.D. Gregorius. High numbered for the Phils. But Gregorius. So now I would assume then Joe Adell, Magical rookie. Brian Hayes, New Age Performers rookie. So I would assume now that Peacock does like weekly, WWE Raw or whatever the shows are called these days. I tried so hard when my son was little to get him to watch wrestling. I thought he would. My son was always really into sports in general. And like I said, my experience with wrestling was when I was a kid in the 80s. I watched for a few years. And I liked it when I was a kid, And I get nothing against it. I just don't know anything about it now. So I know when he was little, when he was like 7, 8 years old, I tried putting it on a few times to see if he would be like, oh, this is cool. But I never really grabbed him. Oh, okay. So instead of, I'm sure I'm beating a dead horse here, and people are probably sick of me talking about. So once in 2014, when pay-per-views went away, it was just you paid a monthly subscription for a channel, and you got everything, like all the big events. Not that I know any other than WrestleMania, but I know there's always like one big event every month or something, isn't there? Flashback. Dow Jones closes above 1,000 for the first time. I love that card. What did it close the other day? Above like 34,000 or something? Yeah, and Raw and SmackDown are like two different leagues, right? That one I think I know. I think I knew that. One of the few things I know about wrestling. Frankie Montas for the A's. High numbered. Gotcha. It's cool. I like having you around like Mike to explain that stuff to me. I think wrestling's fun. I just don't know a lot about it. I don't just Casey Mize rookie. Don't have the time. Poshy. Because there are some stories. Sixto. Wow, there's a lot of cards in this pack. And Harper in action. All right. Box set. Number 2. So out of this case so far, we've had a Bryce Harper auto, which was in the first break, with that relic to 25. And we've had a dual auto to 25. So Should hopefully have some more. Nate Pearson, rookie, oversized, limited to 50. Oh, okay. So you could also watch all the back stuff, like their catalog or whatever. That's cool. And if you're a wrestling fan, that'd be awesome. It has to be awesome. So funny when COVID was really, first. Well, not when it first started, but when we got to like the summer and there was no sports, like May and June, they would start playing like old games, old Eagles games, old Sixer games, like playoff games, old Phillies games, whatever. And for those of you regulars, I've told you before, my wife is a massive sports fan. And she would sit there and watch them and get so into them. Like they were happening right then. And you'd be like, you do know the outcome of this game, right? She didn't care, though, that it was like 12 years ago. Jeffries, high number for the Cubs. See you, Chris. Have a good night, buddy. See you Tuesday. We'll be here Tuesday. We hope you are. Joe Adele in action, rookie. And what have we here? Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres. Little action variation of old Tatis. Very nice hit. If you can see it, there it is. Action. See, there's the actual. Someone in the last break was like, do they actually do action cards anymore? And, because all the rookies are just posed, but the vets, they do. For the Padres, Ruby. There you go, buddy. Nice hit. Now, I'm really going to show how much I don't know about wrestling. I know there are a few different leagues of wrestling. So, Dansby high numbered for the Braves. Mountcastle Dahlback rookie. So, like, when you say they have, like, the whole catalog, like, going back to old stuff, like to the 80s, stuff that I would know, is that WWF too? I mean, or do they only have access to certain stuff? Sixto rookie. Kind of cool to go back and see, what was it, Jimmy Snuka, Superfly Snuka, and Hulk Hogan, and Roddy Piper, and those are the guys I know. Piper's Pit. Miss Elizabeth and what's his name? Randy Macho Man Savage. See, I knew my stuff back in the day. I'm no poser, man. Just don't know any of them now. Somebody brings up modern wrestling to me, my answer is The Rock. And that was like 15 years ago. For the White Sox, Jose Abreu, relic, Clubhouse Collection relic. Right? Wasn't when The Rock was really big. There was The Rock and Triple H. I know that name. And had the daughter. What's his name's daughter was always involved. The idiot who runs the whole thing that I always think is a jagoff. What's that guy's name? McMahon. And who's the clean cut one? Jeez, now I'm trying to think of how many wrestling guys I actually do know. That everyone loved. Oh man, what was his? Oh, I was asking how far the catalog goes back. Does it like cover WWF stuff in the 80s and stuff like that? Yankees, Clint Frazier, high number. Who, the guy, he's been in movies and stuff. Oh gosh, why can't I think of his name? He was huge back then, like when The Rock was real big. Somebody knows his. I know everybody in Bryce knows his name except for me. Cena, yeah, Cena. Thank you. That's John Cena. That's what I was thinking of. I know a couple guys. Again, that's when my son was like really young, so I was trying to get him to watch it a little bit, so I paid a little attention to it. Triple H is he the one who was married to McMahon's daughter? Alec Baum. Weren't they married or something? Or are they married? Or am I completely off on that? Gurriel Jr., or was that just something for TV that I saw one time? He always came off kind of like a jerk to me, that McMahon. I mean, he's a brilliant guy, obviously. Casey Mize, New Age rookie. But and again, I guess he's basically a heel anyway, right? So that's his character. He's supposed to play like the jerky owner. Yeah, interesting. How you even get there is, I mean, I've heard stories of like guys who, like The Rock, who was a football player and this and that. Like, I know his father was a wrestler, and like, how you even get to that level, man? It's got to be quite a trip to get there. Christian Pasha, rookie. Oh, wow. See him take him out? That was crazy. Oh, my God. They're showing, I'm watching the Angels game, and they're showing this old game of a guy taking out, who was that? That's like in the 70s, because there's Billy Martin screaming. And he was like breaking up a double play, but the second baseman was like 8 feet behind the bag. He literally like jumped onto him. Jesus, crazy. Hey, there's a nice Kyle Lewis Chrome rookie cup for the Mariners. Numbered 804 of 999. It's a brilliant business, man. I mean, I know it's been around for, ever. I mean, it's nothing new, but the whole wrestling world, man, they make a lot of money. I remember watching Glow as a kid with my dad. That was the best. Pollock. Like whenever the glorious ladies of wrestling, to watch it on like, God, what channel? It was on a weird channel too, on like Saturday mornings. It was on like, the like channel 64, like the channel no one watched, Chad Green, high numbered. Again, for those of you younger bucks out there, those of us who are in our late 40s, 50s, and higher, remember when there was only like 3 channels to watch, and then there was Fox, and Fox was kind of like just a startup. No one really paid any attention to Fox. Joey Bart rookie, until they got The Simpsons. But you always, in every town, you always had this kind of strange other high-numbered channel, channel 48 or channel 64. It wasn't public access, but it wasn't quite a network either. Sam Huff rookie. They always played like really old movies, or there's Winter Games kicks off in Japan flashback. They play like really old movies or odd sports or whatever, and that's the channel that Glow was on back in the day. And my father, he thought it was the funniest thing he ever saw in his life. Oh yeah, man. They're serious business, man. Believe me, I am not making fun of wrestling in any way, shape, or form. Ryan Braun, high numbered for the Brew Crew. But it is kind of one of the, I think anyway, I just, the little bit I know about it and what I knew about it when I was a kid, it's really not something you can watch casually. Meaning, if you're into it, you need to be into it and watch it all the time because there's always storylines and everything. You know, it's almost like there's always like the soap opera going on outside of the, the ring. And if you don't really pay attention to it, you can kind of get lost pretty quick as to like who's this and who's that and why this one hates this one. And so it's like anybody I know who's been really into wrestling has been really into it because you need to pay attention and know the stories. Aguilar, high numbered. Nate Pearson, rookie. Dark Side of the Ring. What's that? Is that some kind of documentary or something? Yeah, it's funny. Even like my father, who's not... My father was big into sports, but I mean, like, wrestling wasn't really his thing. But if you bring up wrestling, man, he knew all those guys from back in like the 50s, 40s, 50s, and 60s and stuff, and like I'm more late 70s, 80s, into the 90s a little bit, but it's like anything else. You kind of, don't want to embarrass yourself in front of somebody who does know what they're talking about too, You're like, oh yeah, I know about wrestling, and then they start asking stuff, and you're like, oh, I don't know anything about wrestling. It's like whenever I talk to guys and they tell me, oh yeah, I know a lot about baseball, I usually don't say anything because I go, you might, but you probably don't. Kenta Maeda for the 20s. Because you want to be like, you might, but I know I do. Wrestling subjects, yeah. What's it on? Is it on one of the streaming services or something? I'll check it out. I love documentaries, especially about stuff like that. All right, box 3. Good luck, everyone. Brian Hayes, a rookie. What's funny, I actually learned a lot about wrestling too because I used to listen to Bubba the Love Sponge, when he was on Howard's channel. And, he had whatever his kooky relationship with Hulk was. I know they were best friends for a time until, started making porns with his wife or whatever that. I wasn't listening to Bubba anymore at that point when all that nonsense went down, but he talked about it a lot, kind of the behind the scenes stuff, and he used to be on there. It was interesting. Simmons for the Angels. That dude was a weird dude. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, he was a creep. There's no doubt about it. Casey Mize, rookie. Yeah, when he was first on Howard's channel, I was a big Howard Stern fan. I didn't know anything about him. And basically, especially back then, if you were a Stern fan, you listened to him by osmosis. He was just there. He was the other guy on his channel. And he was funny. Don't get me wrong. He was very funny. And I learned a lot about wrestling, listening to that. But he did get creepy over time. And then all that stuff went down with his wife and Hulk and I don't know. Just some weird stuff, man. Oh yeah, yeah. I kind of remember that. He was. I'll tell you what. He really. And I don't want to get. I don't want to start any serious conversation about problems in this country or whatever. Back before the opiate epidemic really got bad, he was one of these big guys who was always taking pills and carrying them and talking about it all the time. Carlson rookie. I used to remember that, like, being, like, it was, if you listen to his show, you'd know what I was talking about. He'd talk about the Rattler. He used to carry, like, bottles of pills around in his pocket, taking all kinds of goofy stuff. And I used to always, after he went off, I used to always think, like, you know, that dude used to talk to millions of people every day, you know? New Age Performers, Nate Pearson rookie, you know, and then, not that he was responsible or anything, but he certainly didn't help it any either, you know. He was just a creepy guy. And to be honest with you, when the whole sex thing went down with Hulk and his wife and the tape and all that, I wasn't really that shocked. Like, he just seemed like that kind of creepy guy, you know. Again, I'm not, you know, foolish enough, you know, not to understand G-Man Choi for the Rays, high number, to understand that he's making a you know, a radio program and needs to entertain. I get it, but it's just one of those things that, like, after he was off the air, the epidemic got so bad in this country, and I used to think back of, like, the stuff he would say and be like, oh, God, this is kind of messed up, you know. He made it sound like it was such a great thing. Ian Anderson, New Age Performers rookie. And got a hold of him. Good for her. Well, you know, at one point, that dude was huge. He was, like, so fat. I mean, he was always a fat guy, don't get me wrong, but, like, years ago, he was, like, 600, 700. He was, like, one of those, like, my 500-pound life, 600-pound life people at one point. And he used to tell these stories about this is a little gross. I don't mean to, if anyone's eating or anything. He used to tell these stories about how his girlfriend would have to wipe his ass with a beach towel for him. He was so big. He was just such a wacky dude. Again, theater of the mind, I guess, but yeah, he was huge at one point. Most Valuable Player Award. And for the Marlins, Monte Harrison rookie autograph. Very nice. Like rookie autos for Kevin D. Here you go, bud. We like rookie autographs. Oh, runaway sleeve. I don't know. I don't really. The name sounds familiar, but I don't really remember. I think I've named just about everybody I remember at this point. All right. I like autographs. Jorge Polanco, high numbered. That name really sounds familiar now that you're asking me, but I don't know. I can't remember. Jimenez rookie. Hernandez for the Rangers, high numbered. Anyone looking? Dro.pr. I have no idea what that means. Ian Happ, New Age Performers. Kyle Friedland, high numbered for the Rockies. Will Myers on the back. Speak at one point. Huh? No, I don't think I remember. And what have we got here? Nice one for Texas. Dual rookie Tejada and Taveras, black /50 for Kevin D. Nice hit. Oh, these sleeves. I bought 10,000 new sleeves, and they're like sticking. Just my luck. There we go. Now, it seems like a lot of guys in wrestling, you know, they live some tough lives, man, from the little bit I know about it, you know. Matt Davidson, high numbered, you know, from being beat up all those years, or the drugs, or the this, or the that. Like, it's not an easy life, that's for sure. And the fame dwindles very quickly, too, you know. I mean, you watch it, so you know better than anyone. But you know, one day you can be, you know, you're a wrestling star. You can be one of the most popular people in the world. You know, but they decide you're not going to be the champ anymore or star anymore. You can go away just as quick. I mean, which I suppose is true in any forum, but it seems like wrestling is a lot of ups and downs really quick. DeGrom, oversized card. That's why I like almost seeing someone like The Rock these days who, you know, very well may be the most famous person in the world at this point. I mean, if not, he's close to it. I mean, he's in the top 5. You know, and when you look at his background or where he came from, nobody had any idea, but he's just such a damn likable guy. I was saying that to my wife. I told her about the show, the Young Rock show or whatever, because I watched the first 2 episodes. I think it was on Peacock, exactly. And I was watching something else, and it came on, and I started watching. I was like, wow, it's actually pretty good. And I told my wife about it. I was like, you'd be surprised. And she's like, so she watched, I think, 1 episode, and she's like, he's just so likable. You know? Weaver, high number for the Diamondbacks. Rashiki's brother. I do remember Rashiki. I don't know. Like I said, I'm sure I've seen him at some point. I just don't remember him. I haven't. I watched the first 2 episodes, I think. I'm one of those people who prefers to watch shows all at once. So, like, and even, another auto for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. Nice one there. Can always use a nice Brandon Lowe auto. For Kevin D. There you go. I knew we'd have some autos in this part of this end of the case. What was I saying? Oh, I'm one of those people, even if I like a show a lot, I will not purposely watch it until it's done so I can watch it all at once. I hate, like, waiting kind of week to week, so. Even, like, my wife gets on it because she loves the Marvel stuff, too. I do, too. I love it. Like, as everyone does. But like Winter Soldier and stuff, it's been on. She's been watching it. I'm like, nah, I'll wait. It's only 6 weeks or whatever. Trevor Bauer, high number for the Reds. Yeah. Oh, how was the wedding, man? Everything go well? Everyone showed up? No one ran from the altar or anything like that? Well, it doesn't look like the Angels will be making a comeback tonight. Now they're down 14-1. Christian Vasquez, high numbered for the Red Sox. Yeah, probably some sporting event or something. I think it probably did too. But yeah, I'll get back to it. I really did enjoy it. And from what I hear, his father, I mean, he wasn't the nicest guy in the world, so I think it'd be an interesting story to see. I mean, I don't know how exactly true to life it is, but it's certainly to be entertaining. MVP award. David Fletcher, New Age Performers. Nice, man. Glad to hear that. It was your sister who got married, right? How was Florida? Does everybody run around with no masks on? Doing things they shouldn't have been doing? Carlson, rookie. Kutch, no. Mountcastle, Dahlbeck, rookie. And Cy Young Award. I used to listen to Florida. Oh, fumble. I used to listen to what's his name? The radio guy, Brian Hayes, rookie. I can't think of his name all of a sudden. Adam Carolla. Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. Action variation. Nice one for the Doyers. Leon. There you go, buddy. Adam Carolla used to listen to. He used to play a game called Germany or Florida. So funny. It was always like the weirdest stories you ever heard. Did it happen in Germany or Florida? Florida's like another world. There you go. Nice belly. All right, half a box left. And we'll be taking a break from Heritage for a little while. I am heritaged out for a little while anyway, a week or two. I'm sure we'll have some more in the coming month. Jordan Refractor Chrome, numbered 292 of 572. Very nice for the Astros. Jacob, go buddy. Yeah, that's what I kind of heard. So I'll be interested to see that. Taiwan Walker, high numbered for the Blue Jays. Yeah, they're rock, man. He's just, I tell you, between him and Ryan Reynolds, those two seem like the two nicest guys on the planet. I hope nothing happens to him, because it always seems like whenever we end up with someone like that who everyone just seems to like, then they fall really hard. Piscotti, high numbered. I know I was reading this article about the two of them, Rock and Deadpool. I just said his name, Ryan Reynolds. And Ryan Reynolds was in, like, what was that movie? The Shaw movie? Hobbs and Shaw, or whatever it was. And I guess they have like one real scene together, and then they have a few other kind of shorter scenes, like when they're on the phone or whatever. Rookie of the Year award. And they said it was like some of the highest testing they ever had in a film. Golden Gate National Recreation Area opens. So now I think they just finished a big movie for Netflix. I think the two of them, it's supposed to come out soon, like big action movie or something. They said like they're like two of the most liked people out there. Nate Pearson rookie. Christian Pache rookie. Mitch Garver, high numbered for the Twins. I think like half of the Twins team is a high numbered guard in this. Sam Huff rookie. Clemente logs his 3,000th career hit. And he died the next year. Crazy. On a humanitarian mission of all things. Bo Bichette. Anibal Sanchez, high numbered for the Nationals. Picture made for every stadium except 3. Really? Why not finish the last 3? Casey Mize rookie. All right, couple packs left. Josh Reddick, high numbered for the Astros. Verdugo, New Age Performers. In last pack of the break. You know what? I mean, I saw there was a headline about him earlier, but it was literally when I was getting ready to start the break. So is that what that was about? Good for him, man. Is he still with J-Lo, or did they break up? My wife was telling me that. I was like, I don't like this stuff in the world that's news anymore. I swear that guy just does stuff to keep himself in the news every once in a while. All righty, guys. Okay, so we're going to do a quick hit recap. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight as usual. You know, I love opening cards for you guys and chatting. We will be back on Tuesday night with Signature Series. What else do we got? Signature Series. We have some Contenders football and some Bowman First on Tuesday night. And kind of the same on Thursday and with some Bowman Platinum Mega Boxes too. So with Bowman not coming out next week, I'm trying to kind of scramble to put some stuff together. Really, so they got right back together. All righty. But anyway, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate everyone who joined us this evening. Please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Okay, so we're going to do the random for the award cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this one. Oh, that's the most we've had. All right, we're going to roll a dice to random. We'll random to everyone in the break, and we have a 5. We'll random 5 times. All right, bear with me for a sec. Beautiful. All right. Let's go here. All righty. So you've got all the teams here. We're going to random 5 times. Whoever comes out on top will get the award cards. Good luck. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And lucky number 5. Good luck, everyone. The Pirates. Going to the Pirates. Where's my pen? Make sure I write it down before I forget. If I can find my pen. Where'd it go? There it is. All right. The Pirates is Rich. Okay, so he gets award cards. All righty then. Let's go. This guy over. All right. So, award cards are going to the Pirates. Now, we'll do the hit recap for 2021 Topps Heritage third case break number 9. We got a bunch of rookies. These, of course, will all be sleeved and top loaded. I'll just kind of rage through them real fast. Of course, when there's multiple teams on a card, first one goes to the team on the left, second one goes to the team on the right, and back and forth until they're all gone. Right, but we got good rookies to go around. All right, now hits for this one. Let's start with some variations first. Some good ones tonight. We had Tatis action variation, Cody Bellinger action variation, and Alec Baum rookie action variation. The old Cup card. Very nice one there for the Phils. Black to 50, Anderson Tejada and Leotis Taveras rookie for the Rangers. Nice one there. Chrome for Seattle, Kyle Lewis to 9.99. Chrome refractor for the Astros, Jordan to 5.72. And then hits, we had one relic in this one. Jose Abreu with a little bat relic, clubhouse collection for the White Sox. 3 autos tonight, which is nice. We had the Brandon Lowe for the Rays. Monte Harrison rookie autograph for the Marlins. And then this delicious Reggie Jackson Vita Blue dual hand numbered to 25 autograph for the A's. All right, guys. As usual, thank you for joining me. Please hit that like and subscribe if you can. I said we'll be back on Tuesday. Everybody have a safe weekend. And thanks again. Good night. Bye-bye.